8:35, Samoa taking on Spain, followed by Wales against Australia. Samoa victorious by 19-17 in the first game of day one yesterday against Canada, who have now made their way into the Cup semi-finals. This is how small the margins are. They lost out to Wales 17 points to 12 in their second pool match, and then trounced by Fiji 38 points to 7 on day one, and that meant that they were outside of the top two in their pool. For Spain, well, they had a wonderful win earlier today to qualify for this game against Scotland, 24 points to 7. That was, they lost 36-12 to Australia, 50-0 at the hands of New Zealand, and 26-5 against the United States. But then that win against Scotland, 24-7 earlier today, their first win here in Cape Town. So the trophy semi-final with Spain to kick off, playing from left to right. Hanyani Shimangi with me in commentary.
Yeah, well, bit of awkward silence now. We're just waiting for the ref, actually. Needs to get his comms on. It will be on quickly, and it's game on.
Damian Schneider of Argentina.
Yeah, and we must say, Matt, you mentioned it earlier on, the reffing has been really good this tournament. The communication between the refs and the assistant refs, especially when it comes to try scoring areas, has been really exceptional.
And that was a communication issue that was being sorted out, so best they get it sorted, and the referee group can continue with their excellent work over the 2 days here in Cape Town. As much as it's relentless for the players, it is for the officials as well. That's lost forward off the hands of Tom Iosefu.
And the pass just drifting down here from Alosio. From Alosivu, just going down. He's just trying to get it, not the start that Samoa wanted, but a beautiful opportunity for Spain.
Set.
A little handling error at the base from Pablo Fontes.
Scrum loop
for Spain. That gives the scrum feed to Samoa, so Tom Iosefu will be a relieved man, having originally conceded the scrum deep in his own 22.
Yeah, it looked like Fortes actually went too early.
Crouch.
Let me see where to go.
Crouch. Bind. Set.
Alatasi Tupou, the Samoan captain, with the scrum feed and the breakout from close to his line. Mialoi. Some wonderful skill on display throughout. That was Olosio freeing his arms in the tackle, making some good headway through the Spanish defensive line. Joe Perez for Samoa now, building some rhythm. Iosefu was well positioned. Then Jacob Ale, a little bit isolated at the tackle, and that's a good contest from Spain as well. Handoff from Fontes. Genua, the Spanish captain. First touch for him in this trophy semi-final, and just a little bit scrappy from both sides with their handling. Spanish line out.
And just not settling down early when there's nothing on. You can almost go backwards sometimes. Buy time till an opportunity comes. But a big hit from Joe Perez. So again, somewhere you're always going to be aware, because there's a big hit waiting somewhere around the corner.
Wait.
Spain to feed the line out.
One against the throw by Samoa. Perez was looping around, but he was a decoy runner. Alosio. Tupou. And some pace from Motunga through the middle. Strong tackle back by Ignacio Martin. lost forward in the contact. So a scrum advantage being played to Spain.
Advantage over.
Now the advantage is over. And Marcos Poggi trying to get around on the outside. Genua, the captain. And then set by Poggi once again. Was that off a knee or a hand? No, off the knee, says the referee. Sends Trapanga. Long pass out from Tom Pearce, one of the top offloaders in the competition here in Cape Town. Fontes. Important clean over the ball from Marcos Poggi, and Spain will be on the board first through Javier Carrion. Some wonderful patience in the build-up. There were a couple of iffy passes in there. One which almost went off the hand but went off the boot.
And Carrion just created that space by going on the outside, drawing the man. That opened up that little hole on the inside. You almost need a defender to cover that. But Javier Carrion straight down. Good work, good interplay.
And the flags are up for the extra 2 points. There was the inside ball and then the support line as well.
Yeah, the old 1-2. You make a pass and then you back it up afterwards. That will create the extra man, the overlap, because you're working hard off the ball. Small basic detail, but effective when you get it right.
Igor Genua, the Spanish captain, with the restart, taken down by Joe Perez for Samoa.
Knock on.
Just a Spanish hand in there at the breakdown.
Advantage over.
Not the accuracy they were looking for initially in the pass, but the one out wide for Tupou, the captain, is good. Oh, that's a poor pass. It was a potential interception opportunity for Pearce there, but it goes a bigging, and Perez is now in possession with a man to beat on the outside. Brilliant tackle. Fantastic defense from Spain. Marcos Poggi, the man, across to make a textbook tackle.
Textbook safe, head in the right place. Spain play on. They want to speed it up. And line break here, opportunity.
And it's Thomas Pearce who is in possession. Big handoff from him, looking for the inside ball. Finds his man, and the captain, Igor Genua, is over for Spain's second. Quickly taken line out after that wonderful piece of cover defense. And Spain in for try number 2 in this trophy semi-final.
And Thomas Pearce here, well, we can call it a Ruan now for this weekend. Matt Pearce, my co-commentator, very happy here. The Pearce is all over that ball. But really some great work, a strong handoff. Just shows if you tackle a bit too high and the ball carrier gets that, well, that fend right, could be pretty embarrassing. And good following up from Igor Genua. But this is the handoff here. Look at this. He slows down. That's the fend. And the little goose step support play, 2-on-1. Good following up from the skipper, Genua. And Spain on the run.
We look at some themes and some trends throughout these 2 days. We've spoken often on commentary about the effectiveness of teams at the restart, the ability to regather the ball on their own kick or to do something like that, except the flag was up. Silao Nonu just putting a foot in touch. The other one is the quality of the fending from players on attack. We saw 2 in one movement from Ruan Nel yesterday, then another one from Thomas Pearce there. Spain in command of this trophy semi-final. They lead Samoa by 14-0 at half-time. By Spain, who may not have been able to record a victory in pool play yesterday, but got a very comfortable win against Scotland earlier today to qualify for this game, and continuing some of that good form.
Yeah, and Gordon Titchens won't be happy with the Samoan execution. Handling errors and defensive errors too high, not accurate, but Spain have been good. Some brave cover tackles being made. Spain a different proposition. Love a quick game.
Alatasi Tupou, the Samoan captain, Gets the second half underway. It was a good contestable, but well dealt with by Spain. Sanstrapanga.
Tackler, roll away.
And the tackler not rolling away. Pablo Fontes quick to take the tap penalty. Thomas Pearce holds the ball up long enough just before going across the touchline. Spain showing plenty of confidence here with ball in hand. A couple of looping passes, but keeping their width on attack, which is stretching the Samoan defence. Oh, that's a poor pass. This is going to be an opportunity. Well, just evading the grasp of Perez, and now it's turned into a try-scoring opportunity, which is converted for Spain by Manuel Sanstrapaga.
Any thoughts about grounding? Tapa.
Or maybe not. Tapa Henning, the TMO called in.
Potential high tackle.
Thank you, Damien. I'm having a look.
No question on the grounding. It's just
Damien,
whether
you
it
can
was
award the try when you're on the screen.
a penalty try for a possible high tackle. That's what Damien Schneider was asking for the TMO to adjudicate, but the try is awarded on the spot where it was scored. Amazing how quickly things can turn around in sevens. Had Joe Perez managed to get hands on that bouncing ball, he was gone. We've seen this weekend how much pace he's got. He had 3/4 of the length of a field open in front of him, but instead, once it evaded him, it bounced kindly for Spain and their third try.
Yeah, and plenty of energy from the Spanish team here. They're just backing each other's passes up so wonderfully, and Sanstrapaga gets a try, but as soon as Spain, there's a different energy when they're on attack. Almost seems like there's 16 of them on the field. They just keep running, keep going, supporting, small little passes, good accurate passes. And a Samoa team, I must say, that looks pretty tired at this stage of the game.
And it's played by Spain inside Samoa's 10-meter area. So free kick on the center spot for Samoa following the restart. 3 converted tries needed for Samoa to sneak into the lead and into the trophy final later on this afternoon. And a lovely little show of the ball, and round the outside goes Mialoi.
Steal is okay.
And the steal is good from Spain, though. Wonderful turnover. Pla did some brilliant work up the left flank before the momentum being lost with a fairly simple, straightforward drop pass.
Pass from Carillon, and looked like that it took an eternity to get there, almost too much time for Martin.
Ignacio Martin just proving that old
Crouch.
adage in sport, no matter what the level,
Bind.
just keeping the proverbial eye on the ball so important. Had a look up for the defensive line, which was nowhere near him as it happened.
I think, when you're playing Samoa, you've got every right to look up for the defensive line. Could be a horrible ending, so maybe worried that if they had a bit of line speed, could be looking at the stadium upside down, maybe.
Remember Brian Lima?
Exactly.
The chiropractor, they called him. Rearrange your bones in one tackle. Here is Perez fighting his way through a tackle and in the process committing an additional Spanish defender. Silao Nonu taken to ground, and Spain really doing a great job at breakdown time, making good decisions over the ball after the tackle's made.
And that was Carter over that ball very quickly. Good body position. He was holding his own body weight up. So no accuracy and ball placement from Samoa. That's been the story of the day today. Just lacked accuracy all around, but they do have the magic to create from nothing. Rely on individual brilliance. But look at that. Carter over that ball, drags him down, holding up his own body weight. And can't be clean. It's too late by that stage. The technique from the Samoans, too high, too late.
Holding for me there.
Francisco Hernandez replaces the captain Igor Genua for Spain. And looking very good for a spot in the trophy final. Bit of a mistake at line-out time. Samoa understandably wanting to get things going quickly. That was a high tackle. And they will come back for the penalty.
Leave the ball here. Here's the mark.
Murphy Paulo was the man brought down, or semi-brought down, with a neck-high tackle. Kellet Moore. A promising line from Afamasanga.
Side entry.
Oh, a little show of the ball and a fend from Murphy Paulo. Then Perez with a lot of pace and a wonderful finish in the corner. Joe Perez.
What do you check? Sorry? Okay. Sapa? Sorry, yes or no, please?
TMO referral. The in-goal assistant said he was happy. He gave it the thumbs up. It was the assistant on the touchline who suggested that they have one more look. No problem there. It never really looked like it was a problem from a touchline perspective. Well,
did he put it down there? That's the question.
Damien, the player loses the ball.
Okay, so it's going to be scrum for red in 5.
That's correct.
Scrum.
Just a tad too casual from Perez. You know, he definitely had the pace.
Substitution. 3.
The classic dive for the corner, Matt. Still works.
You make an interesting point there, Shim. I mean, it's amazing how often you see players diving when they absolutely don't have to.
It's called a celebration.
Crouch.
But you celebrate after the fact.
Exactly. And you almost wonder if that was a try to win the game, would he have done that?
Well, precisely.
Spain have just been better all around today. As good as the chase was there, they put Perez under pressure. And the result here is good.
This is going to be 2 exceptional wins for Spanish rugby, not just this Sevens team in isolation.
11 red. 11.
Another change for Spain. Javier De Juan.
Stay.
And no jump at the front of the line-out as Spain go wide once again. Alonso. Really looking assured with ball in hand. A fair amount of pace as well. A 2-on-1 to the outside. The space is closing down on him as the cover defence comes across. Carter. De Juan makes the all-important clean-out, and Spain go again. Full width of the field being used here. It's a wonderful cross kick, and what a score that is. There's a celebratory dive that works. Paul Pla, it is with the try. Sheer delight on his face, and why not? Brilliant kick, brilliant finish.
And yeah, we haven't seen many of those this weekend, Matt. What a good finish. And they deserve this. The tired-looking Samoa team, purely because they were a lot better.
Well, keeping the score sheet blank for Samoa as well. 2 excellent results, beating Scotland by 24 points to 7 earlier on today, and now into the trophy final goes Spain with a victory over Samoa by 24 points to 0.